Tuberville, please.
Thank you, Mr. Chairman. Congratulations, General, you and your family. Just a couple of questions here. Do you believe our national security launches should remain on U.S. soil?
Sir, assured access to space is a national imperative. I'm open to making sure that we can put any kind of payload, any type of payload into any of the orbits that are required. This will take establishing a number of launch providers, a number of launch locations to maintain the kind of agility and flexibility we need to ensure that that mission continues. So I'm open to exploring all options to make that the most flexible capability possible.
If confirmed, what would you do to protect the DoD and U.S. contractors from intellectual property theft, which is a huge problem, as we know?
Yes, Senator. If confirmed, again, I think about this in terms of cyber defense, because a lot of times that's how they're gaining access to our capabilities. And as I mentioned, we can't do anything without our cyber networks, without our cyber professionals defending those networks. So what I would commit to is looking at the tools they need, the training they need, the experience they need to make sure that they're the most capable force in defending our intellectual property and our networks from the actions of our adversaries.
What would you say our percentage of cybersecurity is in the Space Force? Percentage of your people? How much would that be? 10, 15, 20%?
Senator, I don't think I have a specific number. We only have 5 officer categories and an equal number of enlisted categories. So all of our personnel are really focused on operations. One of those subsets is cyber, but I'm happy to take that for the record and get back with you on a specific number.
Thank you. We've previously been told that the Space Force is not looking at any new launch requirements for Phase 3 of the National Security Space Launch Program. Given Chinese developments just this week, do you believe that we should explore in establishing new requirements?
Senator, it's my understanding that we're still developing the Phase 3 of the National Security Space Launch Strategy. We're still trying to figure out the best way to bend the requirements to take advantage of both the high-end established launch service providers, but also find room for these emerging smaller launch service providers. And I think that mix creates the kind of flexibility we need, and it's about getting the requirements set just right. And if confirmed, I'd be committed to looking and working with stakeholders to make sure we get that balance just right.
Thank you. Our supply chain remains a challenge, especially for our national security space ecosystem. How will the Space Force address these new requirements in future systems? Could you give me thoughts on that?
Senator, what we're learning is we have to account for the supply chains, the veracity, the robustness of the supply chains as we go through our acquisition process. You can't wait till after you decide what you're going to buy and then figure out if the supply chain works. And I think our Space Systems Command and the other providers in the acquisition system have done a good job of characterizing that. And once you characterize it effectively, then you can make sure you're defending it, making it as robust as possible, making it flexible so it's not sensitive to problems in the supply chain, that we have other areas to go. And if confirmed, I would continue to promote that.
Thank you, General. Good luck. It's going to be a tough job, but thanks for being here today, you and your family. This is quite an honor. Obviously, the second head coach, basically, of Space Force. So thank you very much. And Mr. Chairman, this is National Peanut Day, so that's the reason I put all these peanuts in front of everybody from Alabama. So thank you, sir.
Thank you very much, Senator Tuberville, and thank you for the peanuts. Senator Rono, please.
Thank you.